This is the Scrap Metal and Commodities Recycling Report by BENLEE, Roll-Off, Lugger, and Open-Top Trailers, and Raleigh Goldsboro Metal Recycling, May 23, 2016. In this report, last week commodity prices saw declines in multiple areas. U.S. steel production came down a bit, but it remains near 9-month highs, which is a relatively strong performance. Oil prices touched new multi-month highs last week and remain about a striking 80% above where they were just a few months ago. While tough to see on this chart, the oil rig count did not drop last week for the first time in 9 weeks, but the oil rig count remains down about 80% from just 19 months ago. We do not show natural gas, the rig count, here in this report, but their count fell by 2 last week. When adding natural gas and oil rig counts together, they are down to the lowest point since 1947, almost 70 years ago. This is a staggering piece of data which is hurting drilling jobs and steel mill jobs making steel for these rigs. U.S. ferrous prices stabilized at the highest level we have seen in about a year. Importantly, these higher prices have drawn out material that has been kept off the market for months due to low prices, especially shredded materials such as cars and demolition scrap. Related, in recent months, we have personally seen 2 individual scrapyards that was sitting on massive amounts of material due to low prices. One had 25,000 gross ton on the ground, and the other had 50,000 gross ton, and actually we think it was more. This month's stronger incoming scrap flows, while not broadly based, is part of the supply balance that might bring ferrous prices down. Note we say not broadly based due to overall volumes of obsolete scrap, excluding cars, remain better than 6 months ago, but remain well below normal levels. Combined with U.S. industrial production, really is not growing much. Interestingly, despite hearing of scrap price declines, multiple steel mills continued announcing price increases last week, and hot rolled coil remains at a level not seen in over a year. A positive for steel mills is that scrap prices are now up about $110 a gross ton in 2016, which is $98 a net ton. Yet some finished steel prices are up more than double that at $205 a net ton. This is a major win for steel mills, but a negative for steel buyers and recyclers. As for stainless steel, 304 stainless scrap prices actually held near 7-month highs. Copper fell a bit for the week and is now near multi-month lows. And when looking at this 5-year copper chart, in fact, it has somewhat stabilized near 7-year lows, and there are no U.S. or global events that may change this up or down in the months to come. Aluminum was somewhat stable for the week after coming down in recent weeks. But when looking at this 5-year aluminum chart, we see, like copper, it has stabilized near almost 7-year lows, and despite consumption being up significantly in automotive, there is no upward pressure showing in the data. While there was a report this week about positive U.S. factory production, overall U.S. industrial production has been in decline for 8 months, a true negative for commodity prices. Commodity prices have been somewhat stable in recent months with some increases versus the previous 18 months of declines. This stability has been part of the inflation pickup due to the stable commodities are combined with labor increases. Higher inflation could support higher interest rates, which is both a positive and a negative for parts of the economy. On a positive, the U.S. weekly jobs claim fell for the first time in 4 weeks, slightly higher than the market expectations of 275,000. There have been 63 consecutive weeks of claims under 300,000, which is a key measure of a positive U.S. economy. Lastly, congratulations to both Steel Dynamics, owner of OmniSource Recycling, and to Upstate Shredding for winning awards last week as part of Platts' annual event. For our product of the week, safety remains key to all we do at BENLEE. Sadly, there have been injuries and deaths due to hitting power lines while operating roll-offs. BENLEE has developed a warning plaque to mount on truck and trailer controls. Call us to buy them at our cost. With that, we hope all have a safe and profitable week. My name is Greg Brown.